This is Grandpa Barry with today's almost heartwarming story. Today's story, Separated at Birth. Separated at Birth. Tim and Tom Tompkins were twins, though neither learned they had a twin brother until they were past 50. That's because their teenage mother put them up for adoption when they were babies, and the two of them grew up in separate houses, several states away from each other. Not knowing they were part of a twinship, Tim and Tom lived their lives in different ways. Tim was an only child of a kindly older couple from upstate New York who showered him with love and attention. Tom had things a bit rougher, with 4 siblings and a hard-scrabbled childhood in Ohio, but he too knew he was always loved. The boys always knew they were adopted, but they never sought information about their birth parents, and neither knew he was a twin. Decades later, Tom moved to the same New York area where Tim resided, and people kept confusing them. "How are you, Tom?" a neighbor would say to Tim. "What's going on, Tim?" someone might ask his brother. The twins at first attributed this to the fact that some people are not that good with names. But finally, someone told Tim, "There's a guy down the block who looks just like you. The two of you should meet." And finally, they did. They were amazed to note their other similarities. For instance, Tim was a big lacrosse fan, and so was Tom. Tim always ordered his salads with ranch dressing on the side, and so did Tom. Tim loved the show Who's the Boss, and that was Tom's favorite show as well. The brothers spent as much time as they could getting acquainted. They were glad they had found their other half, and vowed they would live as close to each other as they could for the rest of their lives. Which didn't turn out to be a problem because the Tompkins twins were convicted serial killers, and the block they lived on was a cell block at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Neither was eligible for parole, so they would have the rest of their lives to spend together. The moral of the story: if you are a twin, it's always good to find your twin, even if he's a serial killer.